Warm up that upper back as the shoulder blades glide in together and we breathe. Good. Good. We're gonna go ahead, keep warming up that body. Moving out those quads. We're gonna get a lot of leg work in today. Really hoping you guys got those bands. If not, you'll still be able to do everything. It's gonna be a hint less exciting. Okay? Core tight. If you're dizzy, you look forward. If you're okay, you add that twist. Start stretching out, moving out that core. Stretching out the back of the arm. And you breathe good. Good. We keep moving. Get that body warm. Get that body stretched out. And great. Feet about hip width apart, chest stays up, squat down, pop up on toes. Good breathing. So we're about ready to enter the next phase. It's just gonna be about strength training. So I'm starting to get a little lower in my squat. If you can as well, you go for it. Good breathing. And one more. And from here, modified or regular, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hip flexors. Hands are needed for balance. We go to a big circle. Excellent job. Good breathing. Okay. Lifting up that leg. I'm going for range of motion in the hip joint. Circle it out wide. And great, I'm gonna switch directions. So I'm gonna start the leg wide and I draw it in. And again, this is about your range of motion. So take your time, hands out wherever you need them for balance. One more. Core tight. Swing kick. Got like a fun little bug right in my face. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to my swing kicks. You don't have to touch the foot to the hand. The hands being out are kind of nice for markers either way and for balance. Good breathing. Swing that leg side to side. And great. Put your hands on your hips. We start to loosen up that low back and we go into circles. If you feel like, wow, that's a good stretch, you could always just keep it, hold it. Circle out the hips. Stretching out the low back. Good job. I'm going to switch direction on my circle. Circle it out. Stretch it out. Excellent job. Okay. From here, I have a couple standing stretches I would like to do. Why don't you join me? I'm going to go ahead and keep my supportive leg bent. I'm going to have my leg straight, but never locked out in the knee. So I don't like it when people like push down because it kind of insinuates maybe inverting the knee. Pop the toe up, knee stay soft, reach down and just breathe. Good, so we're taking nice deep breaths, getting that stretch to the back of the leg, through the calf complex, all back here, through the hamstring. Good job. Let's also loosen up the low back. Slowly coming up, switch up the legs. Good. Lift that toe up. Stretch out the back of the leg. Good breathing. If you have back problems, you're probably not going to want to bend more than 45 degrees forward. Listen to your body. And we slowly come up. Now I'm going to go for hip flexor. I take a step forward. And what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna try to keep the back heel on the ground, and I wanna drive the hip flexor forward. This front knee is bent, hip flexor drives forward. The leg that's back of that arm, I'm gonna slide it up and I'm gonna slightly pull it back. Good. Awesome. Okay, so let's switch out the legs. Hip flexor. What I'm gonna do is take a big step forward with a lunge, and I'm gonna drive the hip flexor forward. I'm gonna lift up the arm. Excellent job. Okay. Slow release of that. Awesome. If at any point you need water, go ahead and grab water. I'll probably break about every 10 to 15 minutes. Right now, go for it. We're gonna start with the band. So you're gonna grab your band. If you bought the set that I have, it has a variation, light all the way to extreme heavy. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pick up my heavy one because I'm gonna be doing it while standing and moving around when I got a lot of leg strength. So I'm gonna challenge myself and go heavy. The cool thing about this is with the variation, you can switch it up at any point. So I'm gonna go ahead, I am gonna use heavy on this one, but again, for other ones, I'm gonna go lighter, okay? So I can use heavy on this one. I might as well start off strong. Up to you though. If you're new to class, again, medium is a good place to start. If you have been working out, you can try heavy. It should be okay. And again, at any point, just try it, switch it out. If you do not have bands, that's okay. You can still do the workout. Again, you're just kind of missing out a little bit on that extra resistance. Okay, so I just want you to fill it out first. I want this about mid-thigh, okay? So about mid-thigh. And if it starts to slide, you can always kind of like anchor it with your fingertips. I'm gonna keep my chest up and I'm gonna have you about hip width apart and you're just going into a squat. So we're just gonna start off here and then we're gonna add some movement. But let's talk. Keeping your squats normal, we anchor, let's start at the bottom, the feet. Anchoring through the heel of the foot, push that body to up. Now, with the band, you have that little bit of resistance that's wanting to pull back in. Don't let the knees collapse. I'm showing bad form. Keep the knees wide. They should be over about mid-foot on the when you come to your low phase, okay? So when I'm low, should be about mid-foot. You doing good? Cool, let's add in some movement. I'm gonna do about step this way, and then I'm gonna go 2 steps this way. So ready, I'm gonna go ahead and go step squat, up, 1, 2, back, 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 1, 2, a few more, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good job. Coming back to where you feel comfortable, you have a little bit of space. We're going to be doing some kicking involved. So from here, what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and go, let's start with the right leg, stepping out, squat, come up, and then the leg is going to step back, lunge, come up. So I'm going to go wide, tap, back, tap, wide, lunge, wide, lunge. Good, keep that going. Squat, lunge. Let's do 4. And in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to hold in a slight bit of a squat, and right now the left leg is my stability and right leg's going to be the mover. Hands wherever you need them for balance. If you need to keep them on the band to kind of hold a pinpoint, go for it. I'm going to go ahead and keep a little bend in the knee. I kick it up, I kick it back, up, back. Body weight is with the supportive leg. I'm not moving out with the moving leg. Good. And in 4, 3, good breathing, 2, and back to the first one. Here we go. Step wide squat, lunge back. Wide squat, lunge back. Chest stays up. Good. And in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang out low. Kick it wide. Kick it back. Kick it wide. And in 4, 3, feel that glute. 2. We have one more round with this leg. Let's fight for it. Come on. Low, in, low, in. Good job. I go low, then I come in and come back for that lunge. Good. Good job. Awesome. I'm going to do one more. Squat it and then lunge it. Lunge. Keep low squat, chest up, hands where you're getting them for balance. Wide kick, back kick, wide kick, back kick. 2 more. Wide kick, back kick. Last one. Woo. We move it out. Take it back. 1, 2. Bring it. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good job. 1, 2. Excellent. 1, 2. Woo. 1, 2. 1, 2. And last. 1, 2. I'm going to stay a little bit more centered just so you see me better. Okay, so right now I'm going to get to the other leg in the next half. So that's why we're not doing it now, okay? So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick my legs out, maybe about double hip width apart or just at least wider than the hips. I'm going to let the toes go out a couple degrees, okay? I'm going to make sure the knee goes wide. Again, this is bad form. We don't want knees in. Push those knees wide. Push them wide. Come down. Good. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to come down. I'm going to bob for 2. So ready? 1, 2, pop it. 1, 2, pop it. 1, 2, pop it. One more. I'm going to make it more interesting. Cool. Come down low. Knees wide. Chest up. Hold low. Toes go out. Toes a little more forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bounce down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels. I'm on my toe. I pick up my heel. My heel goes wide. My heel comes back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Low. 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Dip it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. Dip it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Dip it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels out, and that's it. Come on. 4. Good job. 3. Almost. 2 and 1. Good job. Good job. Bring it back in. I'm going to slide this off. Be careful. They are sticking to the shoe. I'm going to put it out of the way. We have a little cardio series, and then we're going to move into water. If you need water ahead of time, just grab it. It's fine. Okay, so we got a little cardio. I'm going to give you guys options. Not everyone likes a burpee. I am moving into a burpee. If you don't like a burpee, you got options. You can do ice skater with a step. You can do ice skater with a lateral jump. Or you can go ahead and join me for that burpee. Getting ready on your own count. I'm going to do 10 and let's go. I'm going to have a push up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I need water. Go ahead and break. Give yourself some much deserved water. Recover the breath, and then bring it on back. Okay, so grab my water, letting the water get down. Whew, recovering the breathing. I'm gonna go ahead and move into arms. I grab myself my dumbbells. My knees are soft. My shoulders are back and down, meaning I'm not like hunched over. Got it? It's a good posture. So I wanna go ahead, I'm gonna start off with that L shape. I like this one because it kind of confuses up the core. Typically, we kind of want to like help and you want to push out naturally. But what's going to happen instead of moving out with the weight, we're going to tighten up in our core. We're going to get a little core work, okay? So knees tight, or sorry, knees soft, core tight. We're going to go one arm in front of the body, one arm to the side. Looks like an L, back to the hip, switch sides. One in front, one to the side. Good. So my goals here are straight arm, a little bend in the elbow, not much. We just don't want to lock out the elbow. We keep the wrist strong, no bend in the wrist. My goal is to get almost like shoulder height. Now, maybe for you, this is a little bit challenging. You can modify by either doing more of a bend in the elbow, not coming up as high, less reps, or no weight. Okay? Excellent job. Keep it going. Okay, let's do about 8 more. Knees soft, core tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. So what's going to happen here is I want to make sure my neck is long, so I'm going to put my shoulders back and down. I'm going to bend at my elbow. This is not chicken wings, because that's no good. I want to go like more like robot arms. So I'm going to lift up. I'm going to have my weights straight out from the elbow joint, okay? And again, not chicken wings. Excellent. Feeling that upper back, good breathing. Get those elbows up, get those weights up. Excellent job. And we go for 8, 7, almost. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to put my arms up. I'm going to hold them 90 degrees, okay? So I'm holding them 90 degrees. If you drop them, that's okay. I know you're getting tired. But try to keep them up 90 degrees, okay? From here, my knees are soft. My core is tight. I'm going to go right up, right, left. So one arm is just doing a hold. It's called the isometric contraction, just holding there, the weight. We want to try and keep that weight up. We want to try not to drop it. I know our arms are getting tired, and the other arm is doing that full arm extension to up. If you are out of breath, this is not for you. Please move to keeping the weights below the heart and doing something like a bicep curl instead. Got it? Cool, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-hoo. I'm going to shake out my shoulders, make sure my neck is long and strong. Great. Okay, so I'm going to double up my weight. Up to you. Maybe you just have heavier weights. You could go to a heavier weight. If it's too much to do double weight, then again, X out the double weight, just do one. And I'm going to come in this way almost like a little bit of a squat. I'm going to get to rest for leverage because I'm using heavier weight. I'm going to rest my elbow on the inner thigh. My back stays straight. If this is uncomfortable for you, take a seat or hold the body upright, core tight, and just go for it, standing upright. Okay, so here I am. And I'm going to go ahead and keep that back straight. And I'm going to do my heavy weight. And I'm going to try and rep anywhere from about 10 to 20 of these. I want to fatigue out that one side. Okay, ready? Here we go. Good breathing. Feel your bicep. Heavy weight one side. Tight through the core. Keep it going. Keep it going. We want to fatigue out the one side. We're getting one side in, and that's it on the biceps. Okay, and then get the other side in on the next round. Woo! Good job, good job. Fatiguing out that bicep. Give me about 5 more if you can. If not, take a break. And in 5, 4, oh, I'm getting tired. 3, 2, and 1 more. Great job. Coming up. Whew. Shoulders are back and down. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a V up. What's gonna happen here is I'm gonna open up my thumb a little bit. I'm gonna keep my pinky more toward the hip. When I come up to shoulder height, it's the shape of a V coming out from my hip. V ups. If you can, shoulder height. If not, elbows can be bent. You could be a little bit lower. You could do less weights. All those things are fine. Core tight. We don't want to move our hips with this. We don't want to shake it forward. We want to keep the core tight. So lock up the hip flexors, lock up the back, lock up the glutes, lock up the abs. Good. I want to kind of shape up my V a little better. It's starting to become more of a U. So I'm going to try and keep my arms a little straighter. Good breathing. And 8, 7, 6, good job. 5, 4, almost. 3, 2, going for that V, not the U. And 1, good job. Shoulders back and down. Excellent job. Okay, from here, I'm gonna tighten up in my core. I'm gonna tip at my hip, my back stays straight. If you have some back issues, again, you could come up a little bit more. You don't have to tip forward too dramatically. I'm gonna go more so like gorilla arms, a little more bend in the elbow, but no bend in the wrist. And open wide for the back. Give me a back fly. Good, we're gonna get a few in and then I'll count off the last 8. So just try to join me, try to keep up. We're going a little bit more reps than usual. Feel that back. Now to me, what's really important on the back fly is the drop. Gravity just wants it to drop. You're gonna resist gravity a bit and you're gonna come down a bit slower, okay? So I'm gonna come down a bit slower than what feels natural. So I'm gonna resist it and I got 8 more. And an 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, almost. 2, and last one. And 1, coming upright, shoulders back and down. Make sure the neck is long and strong, core tight. So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna go back to doing arms overhead. But if you feel like you're out of breath, I'd rather you not do weight above the heart, and instead you can do a tricep kickback. Got it? Okay. If you can, take those weights, show me the back of your arm, and I want to get the elbows out straight out from the shoulder. I don't want them resting on my body, okay? Knees soft, core tight, twist it, lift it straight overhead. Good breathing. Now to me, a few things are really important on this one. When I bring it back in, I like those elbows to be tight, okay? And that's gonna work my chest muscle. I like to do a nice big loop on the up, okay? So I really get all the angles of the shoulder working here. I also like to go straight up, okay? So not halfway up, straight up. So do the best you can. And an 8, 7, my arms are getting tired. 6, almost. 5, close. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's great. Okay, so right now I'm gonna go back to the heavy weight. If you have a heavier weight, that's fine. If you just wanna use your light weight, that also works. I'm gonna come down into my squat. If you don't like it, again, stay upright, that's fine. I'm gonna put my elbow on the inside. Your back has to be straight on this, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and kind of use my elbow, a little bit of leverage as I use the heavier weight. And I come in, I'm hitting about 20 if you can. If not, that's okay. That's okay, do what you can do with that heavier weight. Holding that squat, keeping that back straight. Good breathing. Keep that going. Pull it in. Now when we do a bicep curl, you also don't want to roll in the wrist, okay? You bend, and the movement comes from the elbow joint, not the wrist rotating and bending in, okay? Not the wrist rolling in. That's no good for the wrist. I'm gonna try and do 8 more. 8, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. 7, 6, I'm gonna go one weight. 5, much easier. 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, good job. Awesome. Okay, So we did what we wanted to do with the weights. I'm gonna pull out my mat. I'm gonna go into working my abs, and just for fun, I'm gonna add in a little bit of upper body work with the ab stuff. And so I'm gonna use my light band. I'm not going heavy on this one. I'm using a light band. So mat out. If you desire, you can use your light band. Have my mat out. I'm gonna go into crunches, and just to like add something extra, I'm gonna put this around my arms. And when I come up for the crunch, my arms are gonna come up, reach up. Now, right away, that's not for everyone, because maybe you need to support your neck. And that's more important today. Don't worry about the band. Use your fingertips at your ears instead, okay? So get ready if you can, if you want to. Position yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and do pyramid legs. I have that band somewhere on like mid forearm, and I'm gonna put just a little bit of a pull out, okay? So I don't want the band to drop, so I'm gonna hold it out a bit. I'm gonna go hands over, and I'm gonna reach them up. Right when they come into view, I wanna put a muscle contraction on the low abdomen, and I'm gonna start to lift up, and I'm gonna lift up, and I wanna try and be long and strong through the arms. Now for you, you could do a full-on crunch. I got, I don't know, a baby that's something like bigger than a bell pepper inside my stomach. So I got nothing right now on that crunch. So I just got this like little bit of movement left in me, which I'm gonna do as long as I can. Good breathing. I like to breathe out on the up, but again, you can get up higher on that crunch. You wanna add a little something extra to it? With that arm, pull them out on the up, pull them out on the down. Out arms, out on the down. Good. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Okay. From here we have options. You can put those legs up tabletop. If that's too much to do both, you can put one down, that's fine. Okay, you can put the legs up tabletop, you can even kick them out. I'm gonna start here, okay? So what I'm gonna do is just like a little rotation of 8 crunch ups, 8 reach outs, 8 flap down, okay? So what I wanna do here on this first one, also too, sorry, let me go ahead and say, if you start to, your neck starts to get tired, you're gonna keep one hand here, and we'll go through it twice, and you can do the reach out with one hand supporting and the flap down with one hand supporting, okay? And if you feel like a rock star, feel free to do one leg out on the first round, one leg out on the second round. If you got like crazy abs, feel free to do both legs out. You just wanna make sure that the core stays tight and you're not popping too much up in the back to support. Okay, it comes from the core, not necessarily your low back. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna try and do one leg out. I'm gonna start here and I'm gonna crunch. Chest up, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna keep that leg, push it out. 8, 7, 6, 3, 2. Hold up, hold that crunch. Get up, push it down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Now it's not 8 flaps. I'm moving my flap pretty fast, straight arm pushing down. It's just an 8 count. And in 3, 2, and 1. Hands back, switch the leg, crunch it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, maybe one hand or two hands up till you reach. 8, come on, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, push it down, move it fast. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. I'm gonna stretch out really quick. I'm gonna stretch out my back too. And I like to kind of just shake it side to side. And that's great. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna work my way to standing up. I'm gonna end up going back to legs, but I'm gonna grab myself a sip of water in the meantime. So give yourself a little water. We will head back to legs. Figure out which band that means for you, if you are using bands today. So unfortunately for me, I used the heaviest band because I was trying to be cool or something. I don't even know. So I'm going to actually use it again. It's pretty hard at this point, but I'm going to try it out. But feel free to go lighter. If you don't have a band, you'll be perfectly fine doing the exercises with your legs. Okay, so I put it around midfoot. Just to get the hang of things again. I don't want the knees going in. I want the knees strong and over about midfoot. And I'm going to do about 10 squats, and then I'm going to take it side to side. Getting ready. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, come on. 6, get low. 5, strong through the glute. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to step it out. 1, 2, bring it back. 1, 2, kick it out. 1, 2, good. Low. 1, 2. If you do not have a band, I recommend keeping that low squat and just kind of doing almost like a crab walk from side to side in a low squat, but not really coming up. So you keep that heavy weight from your body weight. Good. Keep that going. Excellent job. Staying strong. Looking good. And bring it center. Good. From here, I'm going to switch over to my left side, being more so the focus. And what's going to happen here is I want to keep my, I'm going to actually, sorry, let me just start over. I'm going to step away, squat. I'm going to come in, tap, and I'm going to step it back, lunge. That's the first series. So I'll do about 4 of those, and then I'm going to hold a squat, and the body weight stays with the supportive leg, meaning I'm not moving my torso out with the kicker. And then I'm going to keep a little bend in the knee, kick it out for 4, and then I'm going to push it back for 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Side squat. 4, get wide. 3, 2, my legs are already tired. 1, keep low, kick it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang out low, kick it. 4, 3, good job, good job. 2, and 1. Step it. 4, come on, reach it back. Step it wide. Get back. 3, good job, good job. 2, and 1. Hang low, kick it. 4, 3, 2. Fill in that glute on this side as it helps for support. 1, one more round, one more round. Step it, legs tired. You're strong. You got this. Good job. There, one more. And then I'm going back to my kicks. Hanging out low. 4, awesome. 3, kick it. 2, now my last one. Awesome, okay. Staying low in my squat. Step it wide. 1, 2, bring it back. 1, 2, to the side. 1, 2, come on. 1, 2, good job. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, excellent. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Legs tired, legs on fire. We are not done. You're doing great. bring it center. Okay, so my legs are now maybe about double hip width apart, at least a little bit wider than the hip. My toes go wide. Chest is up. You're gonna come down 1, 2, pop it up. So on the pop up, let's make something of it. I want you to squeeze the inner thigh in, draw the hip flexors in, squeeze your tush in. Okay, 1, 2, pop. 1, 2, hop. 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 1, 2. Cool. Ready? Come down. Chest up, meaning I'm not falling forward. Falling forward is kind of a sign the low back is starting to take over. I don't want that. Keep the chest up, make the glutes work. Push those knees wide. You're gonna pulse it out. Again, keep that chest up. Keep it up. Not super low. You could probably get down even lower than me. If you need a challenge, go for it. Okay, let's go. Knees stay wide. Don't let them get lazy. Don't let them come in. We go 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes move. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels out. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm staying low the whole time. Toes out. 4, 3, legs on fire. 2, come on. 1, pulse it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels move. 4, 3, come on. 2, 1, pulse it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last round. We can do this. Ready? Pulse down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels out. 4, come on. 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes out. 4, 3. I laugh because it's better than crying. Excellent job. Coming up. We got a little cardio. It is a free-for-all, whatever you want to do. If you want to join me in burpees, you can. Get that band out of the way. You can do ice skaters. You can do high knees. You can do fast feet. You can join me for burpee. Getting ready? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna grab my breath. I'm gonna grab some water. I'm gonna take a little break. Take about 30 seconds. Give yourself some time. Okay. So, I'm not gonna use bands. On Wednesday, we're starting incorporating bands when we do upper body stuff, which will be fun. But today, I'm just introducing it with the legs, okay? So I have my dumbbells. I'm gonna go ahead and start off bringing you, which isn't very nice. I'm super sorry for this, but not too sorry because it's gonna feel great in the long run. So we're gonna hold like a squat tip at the hip to get yourself in that position where we're gonna be able to do a row, fly, row, tricep press. And it seems like a lot, it's really not that tough. So I'm coming down, my back is straight, and I'm gonna go ahead, hold the arms straight down, pull the elbow back, slide the shoulder blades in, keep the elbows narrow, bring it down, fly, row it up, hold, tricep press. Again, row, fly, row, press. Good. Row, fly, row, press. Row, fly, row, press. If your back is getting tired, just hold your body upright a little bit more. And it's gonna look a little different. Instead of maybe a row, it'd be a bicep curl to out, bicep curl to a kickback, okay? I'm gonna do 8 more. 8. 7. 6. 5. Good job, good job. 4. 3. 2, getting tough. A lot of high rep arm stuff today. Good job. Okay, coming up, I need to get my posture upright and straight after that last series. You do too, okay? Shoulders are back and down. Excellent job. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We wanna keep the core tight, we wanna keep the knees soft. I'm gonna right my posture, so I'm trying to do shoulder back and down, neck stays long. Make sure all that's checked out. And we're gonna go for arms wide, tapping in, wide, setting down. Now it's a lot. So on this one, your modification is not so mechanical. The straight up to shoulder height is gonna be more of an archway, okay? Which is still pretty challenging. So put a bend in your knee, make it happen. If that's too much itself, then just do the lateral raise. Put more bend to the elbow, don't come up as high, do less reps. Those are all good ways to modify. Okay, you ready? Join me if you can. Good. And again, we're doing a little bit higher reps today. So I'll count off the last 8. If you could join me with the higher reps, you do it. If not, set down the weight and do no weight at all. We're gonna try to keep moving though. Good breathing, good breathing. It's important that my shoulders do not start climbing up on the neckline. You don't want shruggy shoulders. You wanna keep that neck long and strong. Whew, 8 more. And an 8. 7. 6, good job. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. I'm gonna stretch out my neck, shoulders back and down, and excellent job. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my arms up. Now this is not for everyone, got it? So what I would do to modify is maybe I'll take a step forward, or you could just bend, and I would kick the arms up and do a tricep kickback, or I could go straight arms back if my low back is getting tired. And again, this is not for everyone, because if you have some neck or shoulder problems and it just kind of feels like too much tension, it's not worth sacrificing form. So I'm gonna try and keep my arms narrow, so I don't want them popping wide. So your goal is to get your elbows pointing straight forward. And I don't wanna, again, I don't wanna move through the wrist. I wanna move through the elbow joint. Meaning I don't wanna overextend wrist at the top. That's no good. Keep that wrist locked up. And I'm a little tight, so I know my arms are trying to perk wide, and I'm gonna try and fight that. My knees are soft, my core is tight. Ooh, my elbows are trying to go wide, I gotta fight that. And I'll count out the last 8, and an 8, good. 7, 6, 5, oh my goodness, 4, my elbows are wide. 3, 2, and last one, woo-hoo, and 1, cool. Awesome job. Okay, so because I want to put in core as well, We're called on the arms, but there will be a little bit of arm stuff from the mat. So go ahead and grab your light band and your mat. And I'm saying light band because I'm going to use the light band. If you want to use medium or heavy, feel free. So I have my band. I'm going to put it around mid-form again. And what I did last time was I put the arms straight overhead and I kind of did an open wide, and then I lifted them up, and once they came where the arm was in view, then I want to tuck my low abdomen, and I want to do so much that I'm able to bring up that spine. For you, you probably get your spine up a little bit higher than I can, okay? Then I'm going to open my arms wide at the top. I'm going to go down, wide, up, wide. Good, and again, you could probably come up to a full sit-up, some of you guys. And if you can't, that's fine. This little crunch that I'm doing, you're gonna get it too. You're gonna work your abdomen, you're gonna work your core. A lot of working is knowing the muscle we are working and activating it. So mind to muscle, let's think of low abdomen. I'm gonna trigger below the belly button. I'm gonna drive in below the belly button. And excellent job. And we keep that going. Whew. Staying strong. Oh, my arms are tired. I'm gonna keep with it though. I'm gonna go wide arms, and then on the way down, wide again. And if you wanna just make it tough, you just keep it with the extension wide the whole way. And that's gonna be pretty hard. I'm gonna do 2 more. Last one, and good stuff. I'm gonna get rid of that band. Excellent. Okay, so now up to you. You go legs up, you could do 1 up. You could keep both legs tabletop. You could kick 1 out, you could kick both out. It is completely up to you. So from here, I am gonna kick 1 out, but again, up to you. And I'm gonna lift up my chest, and I'm gonna tighten up in the low abdomen. I'm gonna pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna keep 1 hand behind my head. I'm gonna use 1 arm this round. 8, 7. And I'm gonna hold up my crunch. Keep it tight. Maybe you can get up a little tighter. Get up tighter and push that arm down fast. Big flat, straight arm. No bend in the wrist. Let's go. 8, 7. Come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands back. Switch the legs up. Pulse it out. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. I'm going to keep 1 hand here, 1 arm out. Reach it out for 8, 7. Good. 6. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it down fast. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. We made it to a stretch. But right now what's going to happen is I'm going to extend my hands over body. I'm going to reach them out. I'm going to extend my legs out. I'm going to get the stretch through the abdomen, through the back. I want to go natural curvature of the spine. With that, I should be able to slide some fingertips below the low back. Deep breathing. Work your breathing just as much as the stretching now. Excellent job. My hands are overhead. I'm reaching long. Getting that stretch through the abdomen, the back, the arms. Now take a deep breath in. Release and hug your knees. Hold the knees in as tight as you can on that hug. Now relax that tight squeeze, and now go into circles for the knee. When you circle at the knee, your low back is kind of drawing this egg shape on your mat. And we're loosening up that low back, and that feels great. Switch direction of that circle. Good job. Now my palms are going to go down. My knees are bent. I'm going to drop my legs from side to side. Good. I'm gonna kick my legs straight. Maybe you need to square off your hips to your shoulders. That's always a good starting point before you stretch. And then I kick the one leg over. Again, square the hip up and then switch it. And great. Okay. So now from here, I'm gonna bend my knees and eventually I'll probably go straight. You can stretch any strap or your hands, okay? So from here, I have my leg. I'm gonna hold onto it. Bottom leg can go straight. It is gonna be harder though. Continue to breathe. Excellent job. Get that stretch in that hamstring. Nice deep breaths. Point the toe down. Deep breathing, deep breathing. Point the toe up. Keep the breathing going. Circle for the ankle. Switch direction of your circle. Opposite arm grabs that leg, same side arm down to the ground. Bring that leg diagonal across the body, stretch it, straighten it, point the toe down. And great. So I'm gonna again square the hips up to the shoulders, kick that one leg out, and I'll lift that leg up. Excellent job. Point the toe down. Lift the toe up. Circle for the ankle. Switch direction of the circle. Opposite arm grabs that leg. Bring that leg diagonal across the body. Same side arm down. I've said this before. When I was a younger trainer, I did not do half as much stretching as I did. Didn't do the stuff at the beginning. I did some of the stuff at the end. I had so many more injuries as a young 20-year-old. So now we do a lot of stretching. I don't get injured. It's great. So we're gonna go ahead and kick the legs out. I'm gonna walk the hands down. I'm gonna fold the body over. Good breathing. So I know it may feel like I don't really need to stretch. In the long run, it sneaks up on you. So I understand if you have to take off, you got a meeting to go to, something to do, find time to stretch later in your day. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the heels together, knees wide. I do like to tip forward the hip, that's an option. From here, I am gonna keep the legs out. Again, it's another option. You don't have to do it. I'm gonna walk my hands out, I'm gonna put a little bend in the elbow. You don't have to do this stuff. And great. So now I'm gonna go stomach side down. You can lift up full arms or you can go ahead and do onto the forearm like I'm doing. Good, and that's gonna stretch out your abdomen and your low back. And I wanna make sure my neck is long on this one, that's not getting swallowed up in the shoulder line. From here, I'm gonna go ahead and push it back to doing a child's pose. I'm gonna walk my arms out. I'm gonna go limp through the arms, melt down in the low back and glutes. And good, get that stretch, mainly through the low back and glutes, but I do like to get the arms as well. And there's a little trick too, if you wanna get triceps, you can go onto the thumb side, onto the pinky side down, thumb side up, and you're gonna get a little bit more tricep in that arm. Slowly coming up, now I'm in all four core. From here, I'll kick a leg forward, and I'm gonna drive my back hip flexor forward. With my back hip flexor forward, you can modify it, but it will make it harder. If this is a good stretch, why don't you just stay here? If you wanna make it harder, you can join me. You can either do the arm lifting one, or you can do the leg kick up one, which I'm doing. And I'm gonna release and switch my legs out. I'm on all four core, I take a step forward, I drive the hip flexor forward. Awesome. And great. From here, slowly, gently make your way to standing up. I'm gonna come up, I have nothing to trip on. Shoulders are back and down, good breathing. Hand is up. Take that other arm, reach for the ankle. Breathe. And good, coming up, switch it up, arm up, reach on down and breathe. Coming up, shoulders are back and down, pull that arm across the body, deep breathing. Switch it out. And release, elbow up. And release, switch it out. And good, so now I'm gonna go shoulders back and down. I'm gonna do fingertips to my ears. And if you have no back problems, feel free to join me in a little spinal extension as we go proud chest and elbows back, okay? We're gonna go arms extend, thumbs back, stretch out the chest, stretch out your spine. Now I'm gonna hug it in, fall forward. Good. So now I'm in spinal flexion, getting that stretch. I feel it in the back of my legs. I feel it in my low back. I'm gonna go limp and I'm gonna come up one vertebrae at a time, rolling up nice and slow until I reach the top. And when I get to the top, I'll go shoulders back and down a couple times. Put the shoulders back and down, then I'll tip my chin. I'm gonna focus on my neck a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a half circle, chin down, side to side a couple of times. I'm gonna go one more time. And I'm gonna keep a bit of a slack jaw. I'm not gonna grip my jaw. I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna go other side, look over. And good, come center, and then look up. And awesome job today. You did a great workout. Thanks for doing something new with me with the bands. If you didn't grab them already, I am gonna start using them because I don't know how long we're gonna be in this new world with being virtual, and I need some new equipment. I like this one. It's very versatile, it's not expensive, and it doesn't take up much space in your house. So go ahead and purchase it if you haven't, some sort of band loop thing, okay? Have a good rest of the day.
Thanks,
Brett.
Bye.
Bye, Brett.
Bye.
You guys good? You guys like the bands? It's okay?
Yeah.
Mine broke, but besides that, we're good.
Oh.
Yeah, I was power stretching.
If you